I'm sure Declan's the one to do the totals. I'm sure Declan's the one to do the totals.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's for him?
Yeah. You just unmute it. I saw him hustling around. It was like, there were these. She was going to make a beeline. I said, I saw him hustling out and walking. I was going to make a beeline right over there. I might just wear him until he gets over here, just for my ears.
No, my. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks play host to the Connecticut Junior Huskies. You see the Huskies here in their road blue sweaters with the Husky dog on the front, red and gray trim, gray socks with red and blue stripes with blue shorts, and they're getting ready to going through their warm-ups. In between the pipes is going to be number 00, which is very confident of a goaltender to choose that number, Kowalski Marcos. And down at the other end, your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks wearing their home white sweaters with the blue shoulders, yellow trim, black shorts with the white socks, and blue and yellow trim, the Seahawk logo across the chest, and in between the pipes, we'll see if it's going to be number 72, Jack Dempsey, or Lily Nicolo, number 23. We'll see who gets the start. And today's game is brought to us and presented by our good friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Captain Scott's in New London, right down at the marina at Shores Cove. There is nothing better than Captain Scott's. And Rafe and I, we love Captain Scott's, the best lobster rolls in the world. We went there when we were dating back in the day, and we still go there now after 19 years and counting. We're in our 20th season of marriage and going to Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. They got the best lobster rolls, the best shrimp. They got the fresh seafood market up in the front. They're open from now, well, until the weather really changes. Last year they were open all the way up until Christmas, so hopefully they'll be able to do that again. And don't forget to ask for the Captain Scott's Lobster Dock food truck as they're taking reservations for next year. You got a big soiree going on. You're going to want the Captain Scott's Lobster Dock food truck pulling up in your driveway to be the envy of the neighborhood. And the Joneses will be wanting to keep up with you. So thank you to our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined now by our color commentary and our color broadcaster, Mr. Declan Dempsey. Declan, how are you, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, Declan, first of all, congratulations on a big win just moments ago.
Thank you.
A 6-1 victory. I thought you played really well. I thought the whole team played. I love the passing that you guys were showing. Were you guys working on that in practice? Because I was saying that.
Not really.
No, huh?
No, not really.
No, so it was more of a natural thing.
Yeah.
Oh, because the passing was brilliant today.
Well, I mean, we have done a lot of drills where it's like our warm-up drills are 2-on-1 where the defense has the 1.
Okay.
And it's like
Get you ready.
it gets
you
us
prepared.
ready and it gets us working on our passing. But
Well, thank you so much again for joining us for the color commentary. I'm so happy to have you along.
yeah, no problem.
It looks like Nicolo is getting the start in between the pipes here today for the Seahawks. So it's the Huskies in blue versus the Seahawks in white. Declan, what are you expecting today from the contest that we're about to see?
I think that they have a chance, but judging by the goalies, they look evenly matched just by the way that they warmed up. And I think it's going to be a good game, and I think we're going to see a lot of hustle from both teams.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-game brought to us by our resident expert, Mr. Declan Dempsey, and winner today. All right, we're underway. We play 16-minute periods here in the Bantam division. If it's tied at the end of regulation, no overtime. Each team will get a point. And checking is allowed. Carabillo lost the handle on it. Quickly now the Huskies coming away with it. Down the left wing, number 31, that's Buddy Street. Street down the left wing, Street walking in. Nice stop there. And closing the wickets was Nicolo. The first save there, the first shot goes to the Huskies.
You know, that was some good effort by the Huskies. A way to kick off the start. It's what my coach always says. If you put in the effort at the first period, then it will help you and you'll get the advantage in the second and third period. You'll benefit from it.
I couldn't agree more. And a big win earlier this morning for your oldest brother, Connor.
And I didn't see much of the game. Got here late, and then I had to get ready for my game. So
There was a big 4-2 win. He played well.
I saw the end of it. I didn't really see the beginning.
Well, they played the same team last night at 8 o'clock at night. They played him again this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Little 12-hour doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
So Tierney on it now. They lost last night 7-6. Came back with a big 4-2 win this morning, did NHC. Carabillo chases it down. That's sent back out for Flickinger. Zane Flickinger sends it back. Good puck movement there by the Seahawks. Up ahead for Flugbiel. Flugbiel takes a big hit there along the boards. Street ran into him. Flugbiel went back to go get his wand. Flickinger playing defense again today. The Seahawks look like they got a little bit of a short bench. As Roberts sends it up. You only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skaters on the bench.
I think we're missing a couple people today.
It does appear that way.
I know we have Flickinger and Flugbiel because I see both of their dads in the box doing scoreboard.
That's good observation there, Declan. Way to put 2 and 2 together and figure things out. That's good. You definitely have raised the IQ of the broadcast just by putting the headset on.
Well, thank you.
And I like the blue war paint that you got going underneath there.
Yeah, it's one of my teammates has red too.
Wow.
We got blue.
It's very intimidating. Anderson. There's a chance there off the face-off and back the other way now through the neutral zone. Stepping up there was Hossie. Hossie sent it up ahead. So Anderson out there now. On left wing, number 9 in your scorecard as it's knocked down by Quinn Heel. Jumping on it quickly was down the left wing there. That was Preston Smith, number 66 in your scorecard. That's sent ahead for Malone. Malone has got Smith with him. That's Gianni Smith. Gianni Smith, number 68. Preston Smith, number 66. They are relation. They are not like Bubba and Faust. They've been relations since creation. They are twins. Sent ahead now. Knocked aside there by Preston Smith. Smith now with room.
Now right here, I think this is where the hustle's going to start for Preston.
On cue. It's like he's got an earpiece in. He's listening to you. Hustles after the puck. It's sent back in. Anderson on the forecheck. And turning and going back the other way now with it are the Huskies. They send it in. Nicolo with a nice stop there on the bouncing puck. Those ones that bounce a couple of feet in front of you are never easy to save.
No. During mites, you switch goalies sometimes, and when I switched, it's like all those bouncing pucks. They're hard to stop, but I mean, the nets are so tiny in mites.
Yeah.
It's like easy to stop.
Yeah, difficult though. The puck bounce in any direction is Flickinger. Carries the puck in out there with Owen Tierney. Sent all the way down. Roberts giving chase. Oh, you today, by the way, giving chase after that puck during the icing, and then you could have touched it, and then you let up, and the ref still called icing. That was a brilliant move on your part there, young man. I was very proud of you.
Thank you.
I was like, Declan could have got that puck 5 times.
What's weird is that I think apparently with the eye black or the eye blue, you can't do triangles and color it in anymore.
Oh, no?
At least not for lacrosse.
Roberts letting the shot go. That doesn't get through.
They say it's too intimidating.
Oh. No, the last thing you want to be is intimidating. Knocked down here is Tierney. Tierney? Well, you're too nice of a guy to be intimidating. You're more, lull the guy to sleep and then crush him in the corner. Make him think everything's fine, and lets his guard down. Then you say,
foul.
Everything's not fine. As it turns out, Tierney trying to get it down low. Tierney winning the puck. Tierney showing great strength, wins the puck. Looking to pull the trigger. Bouncing puck. Roberts comes up on it. Flickinger stepping up to keep it in. Circling the wagons now. Flugbiel. Flugbiel couldn't sidestep the defenseman, and back the other way now comes Ironkamp. Ironkamp tracked down by Roberts. Ironkamp still with it. Ironkamp, nice move at the blue line. Lets the backhand go.
That's good. That's good offensive play, and that's good puck control.
Nice backhand to boot. There's Carabillo tracks it down. Carabillo wins the puck. Carabillo working hard. Huskies keep it in. 12:15 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. That one's not going to get out as Roberts had a little trouble getting it out. Tierney coming back to back check it, coming away with it. Now Tierney trying to catch the Huskies in a player change. Here comes Tierney now over the blue line. Tierney lets the shot go. And that one went off the stick of the defenseman and up over the net. Owen had a hat trick the last time you and I were together broadcasting.
Yeah. Maybe
Smith.
he'll get a pick someday again today.
Here's a chance in front for Smith. Lets the shot go as Malone took a big hit. Preston was cutting to the cooker. Anderson did a nice job to keep it in.
I thought Malone would. I'm pretty sure Malone would have had that if he didn't get knocked down.
Yeah, the guy did a nice job of getting a big chunk of Michael there. So 11:39 left to go here in the opening stanza. A good pace to it thus far, Declan. What do you think?
I think we're going to see a lot of action coming up, a lot of physical action, and I think we're going to see a lot of passing.
We're off to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. As Smith leaning in to take the draw. He's got Anderson on his left wing, his brother Preston behind him, Malone on the right wing, and Hossie at the right point. That was Victor Hossie, number 7, keeping the puck in. Bouncing puck down low. Here's a chance now for Smith on the backhand. Lets the shot go. The rebound rolls around. Jostled there as Kowalski Marcos makes the save. Now Hossie lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Knocked aside, and the Huskies get it out to center.
That was a good play by Smith to figured his teammates was there, and he was right. One teammate was there, just didn't execute right, and the goalie just poked that away. So that was a good job.
Big hit there by Preston Smith as he lays the lumber into him. Nice save by Nicolo, and back the other way now. Here comes Smith down the left wing, protecting the puck. The backhand at the back door. That just missed as Malone was cutting in. Great rush there. Back the other way. Here come the Huskies. That one's knocked down by Anderson. Anderson trying to hit it up ahead to himself. Couldn't do so. Here comes Rembish. Rembish with the puck. He sidesteps the back check of Anderson. Rembish sending it in. He's got Street out there with him. Behind the net it goes now. Roberts. Roberts hounded there by Cunningham. Up ahead. Here comes Tierney. Tierney with speed. Tierney down the left wing. Tierney protecting the puck. He puts the brakes on. Flickinger was calling for it, but Tierney lost a handle on it. Back the other way now. Ironkamp. Ironkamp with speed. At the dot. Walking into the forehand. Behind the net it goes as Nicolo got a chunk of it. Dangerously comes out in front. The rebound. Somebody lost their wand. It's laying right in front of the goaltender. And the Seahawks got a man ahead, but couldn't get it to him as Flugbiel snuck behind the D for a second. And tracking it down there is Ironkamp. Quickly now, up the boards it goes. Down the right wing for Heel. Heel hitting the trailer. Looking to pull the trigger. Got the shot off. Carabillo got a piece of loose in front. The backhander gets pushed wide. There's Carabillo coming down to get it. So opportunities at both ends here. Sent all the way down. No icing. The ref says play on.
I'm pretty sure the other team could have hit it, could have touched it. That's usually when the no icings are called.
Saying that the Huskies could have played it is the official. Sent in now. Quickly on it now is Heel. He got it out in front on the back check.
Nice.
Checked away, and away come the Seahawks now 3-on-2.
That was
Smith.
a really good poke check
Over
by
the
Smith.
blue line, lets the shot go. A nice stop there by Kovalevsky Marcos.
That definitely...
Piece of it. That was a beautiful poke check by Smith, though. You're absolutely right, Declan.
That definitely hit the little padding right here on every glove. There's always a little padding right there, and it's like part of a blocker. It's like they put like half the blocker right below it, so it covers your wrist. And
the big square after the mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, protects all the bones in the wrist there. There's a variety of bones in the wrist, more than one. Knocked down by Hossie. Huskies come away with it, and offsides is the call as they crossed across the blue line. 9 minutes left to go. Both goaltenders looking sharp here in the early going. 0-0 is the score.
I think we're going to see a good game, but I'm expecting at least 2 goals from each team because judging by the pressure and the amount of playing time that each player has gotten, I think the coaches really believe in that they could get a win here.
I think we're in store for a very good game myself. Looks like 2 evenly matched teams going at it, 2 good goaltenders. Everything we need to have a good time. All we need is a couple of sarsaparillas and maybe a sandwich. We'd be all set. And Smith now hard around. Malone waits for it. Malone couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Huskies nicely at the blue line. That one goes off the post. That rang the dinner bell behind Nicolo. And no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. His bodies go flying in the corner. Hossie sends it up ahead. Bouncing puck. Malone giving chase. On it first there is Leclerc. Leclerc rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Anderson waits. Leclerc got it up and out. All the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. As it avoids Clofer. 8 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Both teams have had their chances, Declan, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Nicola didn't really know where that puck went. She's like, where'd it go?
Yeah, I don't think she saw it, but it's not even a shot on goal when it hits the post. So.
No. The goalie has to stop it, or it goes in, and that counts as a shot on goal.
It's completely right. It's either a goal or it's a save. One or the other. It's the only way it could be a shot. Back to the blue line now. Roberts winding, shooting. That one's blocked out high and back the other way now. Here comes Streed. Streed with the room, pulling away. Streed lets the shot go. Big stop there. Nicolo got the flipper on that.
She read the play and she executed, and she did a nice job to get a big chunk of that.
Oh, Lily has looked fantastic here in the early going. Both goaltenders have looked sharp. 0-0 is the score. So still a great opportunity for everybody to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. That's what we used to do when we used to go to the Islander games. Everybody put in $5 a man. You pick who you think's going to score the first goal. If your guy scores, you win all the money, and then you got to head to the concession stand in between periods. Nice stop by Nicolo. The rebound gets pushed wide. I'm sorry, Declan, go ahead.
I won a penny from Liam Hollis yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
I bet that NHC wouldn't score a goal in the last 1.9 seconds. And then Liam said that they would bet and he bet a penny, so I got my penny today.
Well, you had to be happy when the ref put the face-off outside the zone then.
I mean, it still was a little confusing why they did that, though.
I still don't know. I was talking about it all night. Here comes Tierney now. A 2-on-1 staying on sides was Flugbiel. Tierney down the left wing. Saucer pass across. Goes right through the goal mouth. And back the other way now, Ironcamp. Ironcamp run into there. Keeps the legs turning as Malone gathers his faculties. Kept in at the blue line. Now chopped ahead. A lot of pause on the ice there for the Huskies for a moment. As Tierney on the back check. Knocks it loose. Leaves it there for Smith. Smith knocks it ahead. Behind the net it goes now. On it there is Hossie. Huskies recover behind the net. 6.5 to go. Back to the blue line. And that ends up deflecting out to center.
That was a great back check by Tierney.
It's one of the most important parts of hockey, ladies and gentlemen, is back checking. I've been saying it since I could talk. Steered aside there by Kovalevsky. Marcos. To the corner it goes now. The Huskies on it there. That one almost a giveaway. But it advantageously bounces up for Heel. Heel mounded from behind there as Smith just kind of threw his stick at him. Letting the shot go. Saved by Nicolo. Under 6 minutes to go now. Gianni Smith just came back and now he pulls it down to keep it going. It's not a hand pass in your own zone if you touch it. Letting the shot go. That one rolls to the goaltender. Turning, wheeling. A big stop by Nicolo. The rebound in front, covering up. Still loose, still loose. Finally, the whistle sounds as Nicolo found it through traffic to make another big save.
It's not the first hand pass for today. Drew Camp did it in my game.
Yes, he did.
So good. That was a good play by Smith not to grab his wand, because if he did, then it would basically be a 5-on-4 for that time, and they could have
find the stick.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, you want to keep playing.
Could have just shot at top shelf and.
Yep. Behind the net now. Here's Tierney. Tierney with it. Tierney up ahead. Carabillo giving chase. Carabillo against Leclerc. Leclerc sent flying. Carabillo got away with it on the backhand. Lets the shot go. Big stop there by Kovalevsky Marcos, and there'll be no further play.
Great play by Carabillo. He took the time and he skidded as fast as he can to get that puck in. Once he got it, he tried to do a little move, but the goalie was just reflexes were a little faster.
And both goaltenders have been absolutely stellar here in the early going. Still a scoreless affair. So we're waiting on the first goal. Neither goaltender backing down one bit. Nice goaltending battle going on here today as Flickinger leans into his man and back the other way now. A 2-on-1 developing. Ironcamp over the blue line. He's got help sliding it across. Broken up by Roberts. The rebound gets pushed just wide. Another rebound. Nicolo made the save on that, and it's chopped out to center.
Those were great plays by the defense. The way to keep the puck away from the zone. And as my coach says, imagine a bigger crease than the one right there, like twice the size, just farther out. And you're going to keep the puck and the players away from that crease.
Great play by Roberts is right. A couple of nice stops again by Nicolo. Bouncing puck now down the left wing. Tierney in pursuit. That one rolls on the goalkeeper. She steers it aside. Behind the net it goes now. Tierney on it there. Tierney sends it hard around. Carabillo gives chase. Couldn't get it out. He retreats. Good hockey stop, though, by Denny to go get it. See, you don't circle. You make that hockey stop and you go back and you go get it.
Yep.
It's good hockey there by Denny. And then Denny runs over his man in the corner, digging and mucking. Looks like the ref didn't agree with the broadcaster. It's Carabillo. He's going to get 2 minutes. Let's see what the call is, though.
It's about time that stick snapped. It's an agent, super thin. It's about time it snapped. Let's just hope he gets it back up. Oh, he does.
Somebody snapped the stick?
Yeah, Flugbill.
Yeah, I was watching Denny. Let's see what the ref calls here. Is it going to be roughing, or did they call a 2 and 10 on him? No. I don't know. It looks like they're asking for somebody else to go in the box. I'm confused. I thought he was pointing for someone else to come in the box. I could be wrong. Let's see.
They only put number 4 for 1:30.
So it is a 2 and 10. Is Anderson over to serve it? Oh, I don't agree with that, ladies. You know, I think it was a penalty, maybe. Okay, fine, but certainly not a 2 and 10. I don't know. Let's see here.
I mean, he did kind of hit the player from behind, but
he was more on the side, though, I think.
But yeah.
It wasn't like he didn't hit him right between the two numbers.
Yeah. Not really surprised that Fluvio's stick broke. I mean, the agents are really thin. They're like 5 centimeters thin, and they're super hollow. And Connor had 2 of them until he just snapped both of them in 60 days, and so he got the ripcord instead. It's worked great for me and him.
Who makes the agent?
Bauer.
Oh, okay. All right, so a power play now for the Huskies as Leclerc left it for Streed. So under 4 minutes left to go here. So Carabillo got a 2 and 10, so he's going to be out for a good chunk of the second period as well. And Smith works over his man, got it out in front. Big stop there as Nicolo got the flipper on it. The rebound! And that time she got the clavicle on it.
Way to put her body in front of the play. Really good.
Got scared of the shooter there on the rebound, letting the shot go. That one buzzes the tower. Nicolo's been very, very sharp here in the early going. Kept in at the blue line as Malone wins it out to center for Smith. Smith takes a big hit there from Leclerc. Shakes it off, does Gianni. Sent in. Malone took a high hit there as Street ran into him. Oh, you were right, Declan. This is going to be a physical game.
Yep.
So I think we're going to have a penalty coming up against Street here for elbowing or high sticking, perhaps. He's got Malone up high. So things getting a little bit testy out there.
Yep. At least they'll give us some time to get things straight. We got 29 seconds until Owen's back out, and then we got Denny in the box until like the second period with like 10 minutes left.
So you're right. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. And then the Seahawks will have a power play for 1 minute and 1 second. If my math is correct, and like Tony Stark, it always is. Have you watched any Ahsoka yet?
I'm trying.
I don't even know you. I don't even know you anymore. It is so ridiculously good. It's brilliant. It's all around. No spoilers. It's just
I've already seen trailers and it just looks so good.
The story it's just beautiful.
The editing looks so much better.
Yeah, it's so well done. Behind the net now, Tierney trying to get the puck out. I can't wait. Next week's the last episode already. Every Tuesday night, Sophie's got practice. We get home about 9:30. We make something to eat, get a big bowl of popcorn going, and 10 o'clock, Ahsoka goes on.
Well, I'm gonna try to get Mom to let me binge it tonight.
Right. Mom, if you're listening later on, I'll talk to you, Mom. I'll put in a good word for you. Say, Declan's a good kid. I mean, otherwise he's not prepared for the broadcast if he doesn't watch Ahsoka. You know, tell her it's homework. You know,
it's my homework.
Come on, Mom.
Very specific. It's assigned assignment due next time.
That's right.
Next game I have here.
You have carte blanche, my man. Whenever you want to come on. So another penalty coming up. Just grab the headphones and start talking. You don't even have to ask. Back to the blue line. Beautiful pass by Roberts to Tierney. Back for Roberts and let the shot go. There goes Nicolo. Delayed penalty coming up here against the Huskies. So now it's going to be a 2-man advantage for the Seahawks for 37 seconds. I think cross-checking may be the call. We'll see what the official has to say about it.
Nicola trying to get into the bench was a rough journey trying to get through that door with all of her pads.
Yeah, those doors aren't made for goaltenders.
No.
The whole world's not made for goalies.
That tiny bench isn't made for a goaltender.
No. Jack doesn't look comfortable over there.
I mean, he probably is comfortable. He's probably just resting his head on his pads.
All right, so a 5-on-3 here for the Seahawks as Smith leans in. Smith, Anderson out there. But the Huskies win the draw, trying to get it out. If they ice it, though, it's still icing. As coming away with it is Leclerc with 2 minutes left to go. Sent ahead for Malone. Malone gets it now back down the right wing. Malone left it. Smith following it up, ends up back at center ice and chipped back in by Hossie, so it's offsides.
Try to get there, but it wasn't quick enough.
So 18 seconds remaining on the 2-man advantage. 1:59 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Both goaltenders have been brilliant and busy. It's not like both teams have had a lot of opportunities, but the goalies have been real good.
We'll have around 45 seconds after both players are out of the box. But right now, I think we should at least score one goal during these power plays.
Now because the first one's over.
It's been a 5-on-3 for like 39 seconds, if I'm correct. My math is correct.
Chipped ahead now, back to a 5-on-4. Short-handed still are the Huskies as they track it down. Letting the shot go. That went off the side of the net. Back to the blue line it goes now. Leclerc lets the shot go. Wide and tracking it down to Streed. Streed sends it into the corner. Hossie quickly sending it up the boards, but right into the pads of Streed. Street with it. Street let it go. That one handcuffed Nicolo. She fought it off, did Lily. And chipped ahead, and away come the Seahawks now. Flugbiel got it in. Flugbiel took a hit at the blue line, but got the puck in. Anderson gives chase. That one goes hard around. Over comes Tierney. Back to the blue line. It goes for Roberts. Roberts has got Flickinger with him. Lets the shot go. Gloved out of midair by the netminder, Kowalski Marcos, and there'll be no further play.
Never put it in the breadbasket.
There's nothing wrong with a shot on goal. I'll tell you that. As an old goaltender.
For your defense, you always want to go low, especially during my game. That goalie wasn't really the best. He didn't really. He rarely went down.
Yeah, he made a couple of nice saves, but yeah, from the defensive point though, from the point, you always want to shoot it about a foot and a half off the ice.
You're always gonna go ankle high, knee high,
get it off quickly.
Well, yeah, because that's about how high the goalie pads are, and they could go off, and then it's a good rebound play that you just created.
Yep, just throw it at the net hard and low, and good things will happen.
That's two opportunities for a goal because you could get it in, and the rebound could get it in.
Here's a chance now. Tierney going down to block it. The rebound. It's pushed aside by Roberts. 25 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza is getting it out to center. Sending it back in. There with the Huskies. It's Flugbiel. Fought it out to center. Hard around. Malone giving chase. Flugbiel now in pursuit with 10 seconds left to go. Flugbiel's got to touch it before it gets to the goal line. He does to prevent the icing. Flugbiel behind the net trying to get it back out in front. Couldn't do so as bodies collide along the boards. Rembish over. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza comes to a close. And your score at the end of one. Huskies 0 and the Seahawks 0. So we'll be right back with the start of the second stanza. Don't you dare go anywhere. Great job, Declan. As expected. It's always time for Cheez-Its. No, thank you, but I appreciate that, though. I had a snack in between games. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza brought to us by our friends at One Hockey. You see the scroll going by on the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. One Hockey is coming to Connecticut in Danbury in November. There is nothing, and I mean nothing better in the world than a One Hockey tournament. They got the mascot, the music's going everywhere. If you win the championship, you get the cup on the ice. You get to skate around with it. The champagne. We are the champions, excuse me. Blaring, so go to onehockey.com. If you haven't done so already, register your team, boys and girls, all age groups, all skills. Coming to Danbury in November. Cannot wait. Sophie's team signed up just this week to go. Sharks will be there for the U14 girls division, and Smith breaks down the right wing, lets the shot go, and they stop there by the netminder Kowalski Marcos, and there'll be no further play. So go to onehockey.com, and if you can't make the tournament in Danbury, that's okay. They travel the world, all over Europe, all over the United States, all over Canada. They're in Syracuse, New York this weekend, Albuquerque next weekend. So you can catch One Hockey. They're up and down the Eastern Seaboard a lot. Boston, Philly, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Jersey, Washington. So plenty of chances to see One Hockey, but they're going to be in Connecticut in November. So sign your team up now. Tell your coach, I want to go to the One Hockey tournament, coach. Give Sebastian a call. Tell him Scotty and Michelle sent you. He'll hook you up. Down the left wing now they go. That's Clofer. Clofer around the check. Clofer poke checked away by Roberts. Huskies trying to get the puck back in front. Flugbiel looks to go cross ice, and chasing it down there is Leclerc. Leclerc on it. Leclerc got it back out to center. That's knocked down by Heel. Heel, quick cross ice pass, and the Huskies come away with it. Over the blue line, letting the shot go. Nicolo got the flipper on it. Big save on the rebound. Cleared but not out. Kept it at the blue line, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. Tierney got to it. One more nice stops there by Lilly. She's been stellar in between the pipes. Bouncing puck heads towards the goaltender. Roberts on it there. Roberts softly, not going to get that out. As it's kept in at the blue line by DiNicolo. It's sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. So a couple of more nice stops there by the netminder, number 23, Lily Nicolo. She's been good, Declan. What do you think?
I mean, she's made incredible saves, and she's been really tested this game. And then, but since she's been tested, now the goalies know, oh, wow. I mean, now the coaches know, wow, we should start pressuring her more during practice so she gets better at it. And then during game time, boom, no one can even get a puck on her.
Yeah, she looks brilliant. Back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go deflected in front and on cue. Nicolo makes another save. Face-off one there by the Huskies. And they got the shot away. 14:20 left to go here in the second stanza. Brought to us by our friends at One Hockey. There's a chance in front on the backhand. Got pushed just wide. It's all alone in front there was Cunningham. Chasing it behind the net now. Hossie giving chase. Hossie took a hit in the corner. Hossie got his wand back. It ends up on the stick of Cunningham. Lets the backhand go. I don't know if that hit a body or if that hit Nicolo. Made it all the way through to her.
Yeah, that hit, I'm pretty sure that hit Smith.
May have hit Preston on the way in. Yep.
Yeah, it bounced off the pants.
Off the side of the net, though, they score! Cunningham got to the puck, lets the wrist shot go. There was a lot of traffic in front. And Cunningham buries the biscuit there for the Huskies. And they get on the board first. 1-0 is the score with 13:49 left to go here in the second stanza. Now the Seahawks, they were hemmed in. They just couldn't get the puck out.
It was a good no-look shot, like no angle. And I'm pretty sure it bounced off the leg and just went in.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic in front. All of a sudden, I honestly didn't even see it go in. All of a sudden, I saw the Huskies putting their arms in the air. I'm thinking, well, they're probably not putting their arms in the air, for stretching purposes or applying deodorant.
No.
And they seem happy with themselves. Well, I put 2 and 2 together and I decided that they may have scored. Here comes Tierney now. Tierney, nice move to the outside. Tierney at the dot. Tierney lowers the shoulder, pulls the trigger. Slid off his stick there and into the corner. Another nice rush, though, by Owen. Owen's really rounding out to be a tremendous forward. Got a lot of speed, good hands, hard shot, fly, and you want to keep your head up when he's out there, too, because he can really lay the lumber. He's really becoming a complete player out there.
Yeah, I have some experience in sports. One time I kept my head down and this kid just completely demolished me. It was like twice my size. He just completely demolished me.
Here comes Malone now. I bet you keep your head up now, right?
Oh, yeah.
See?
I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, well, you put your hot hand on a stove only once. You don't go back and do it again.
Oh, no.
Down the right wing now. Here come the Huskies. Letting the shot go. That's why, in my opinion, you should be allowed to check in the Mites division and all the way up, but society doesn't see it that way. Here's Anderson now chipping it in. Tracking it down is LeClaire in the corner. LeClaire hard around. Seahawks complete a player change as Flickinger couldn't keep the puck in. Huskies lost the handle on it.
I mean, they already checking Mites. I mean, the Mites already kind of check.
They do. The Mites have checking. And then you don't check in the squirts of the Pee-wees.
No, because then you have refs.
Yeah. Those darn refs. If we could just get rid of the refs, We should tell them, look, you guys are only linesmen, only icing and offsides. No, I just think, I've said this a million times, it's foolish to start checking when the speed and the age and the size is at its biggest difference. You might as well start checking where all the kids are all the same size and speed and skill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it still doesn't work that way.
No, I've written letters. I've protested. I've gone on hunger strikes, but they don't really seem to care. Nice job there by Smith as he gets back up to his feet and sends it in. Giving chase now in the corner is Smith. That's Gianni Smith, sent hard around by DiNicolo. Huskies trying to get the puck out, kept in by Smith as Tierney came over to help out. Into the corner it goes now off the Zamboni door. Took a little bit weird hop. And working off his Tierney, lets the shot go. A big stop there as Kovalevsky Marcos got the flipper on it. And perhaps the butt end, which is nowhere near the flipper if you think about it. Anatomically, of course.
I mean, yeah.
Walking off the boards, letting the shot go. That just missed. And down low is Flugbiel. Flugbiel behind the net. Flugbiel stays with it. Flugbiel curls off the boards. Flugbiel had a chance to get it in front. Rolls past the goaltender and into the corner. Good pressure here by the Seahawks as Smith finishes his check.
It was a
Behind the
good
net.
poke by Preston to keep the play in.
Aforementioned Preston on the puck now, sending it in on sides as they got back on. Under 11 minutes to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. A big hit there along the boards. Ever read any Shakespeare there, Declan?
I've read a couple,
I'm not surprised to hear you say that.
mainly during school, but
Romeo and Juliet.
yeah,
The,
it's a
the
big one.
Tempest. Hamlet. Back the other way now. Ironkamp. Ironkamp lost the handle on it. He lets the shot go. Big stop there by Nicolo. And Riquier keeps it in. Nice job there by Riquier on the backhand to keep it in. And he pinches and kept it in again. Another nice play there by Walter Riquier. Bouncing puck kept in by Ian Campo. He's sending it down low, and there's Roberts on it. Roberts hounded by Cunningham. Up the boards for Smith. That's kept in. A lot of Huskies on the ice there again for a second. I think the guy got off the ice before he touched it offsides. And there's the call there. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 is the score. Good bulk scoring defensive battle here today, Declan.
Really good hustle. Really good hustle.
I'm enjoying it. I think these are two good teams going at it. Malone and Anderson out there. Joined by so Carabillo is now set free. This is 10-minute misconduct is over.
Hey, I was almost right. I was 3 seconds off.
Very close there, Declan.
Their match checks out.
I like it when it does that. Off the boards. Stepping up is Flickinger. He sent it up, but it's knocked down. Back the other way now. Here comes UConn. The Connecticut Junior Huskies. Not UConn. They play at UConn, though. These guys play at the new Toscano Family Center. New UConn home of the Huskies that opened up last year. Kept in at the blue line by LeClaire. They score! Not sure if it was deflected on the way in or if LeClaire's going to get credit. I think they're going over to LeClaire. So Jack LeClaire let the shot go, found its way to the back of the net. And the Huskies extend the lead. 2-0 now is the score. I thought maybe it was deflected on the way in. There was somebody right in front of Lily, clearly causing a distraction.
I don't think it was deflected. I think she was screened.
Definitely screened at least, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so important to get in the goaltender's eyes. You get in the way of the goaltender from seeing the puck. And,
Yep.
Makes it a lot harder to stop it when you can't see it. And now Flickinger, he sends it up ahead. Hops over the stick of Flugbiel. Into the corner he goes. Flugbiel giving chase. Tierney trying to send it ahead. Carabillo turning, reeling, letting the shot go. That just missed. The rebound, the waffle gets on it there from the netminder, Kowalski Marcos. In the corner he goes now, under 9 minutes to go. Tierney behind the net. Tierney on the backhand. That goes off the clavicle. The rebound is cleared and tracked down. Nice job by Flickinger to get to that one.
My predictions have been right so far. They do have 2 goals. Now it's just time for the Seahawks to get 2 goals.
That is correct. And here is Calabillo now in the corner. He got it out in front dangerously, diving across, sacrificing himself there. It was the Husky defenseman. Turning is Tierney with room. Tierney pulls the trigger. He had the top corner and just missed. Seahawks looking to get on the board here, applying a lot of pressure to the Huskies. Bend but don't break. Bill Belichickian-esque defense here. As Tierney knocks it down. Tierney tried to slide it across, rolled off his stick. Beal leans into his man there to keep the puck in as sent hard along by Roberts. Carabillo skates through a check. That guy lost his mitten. You never want to play without your gloves. Here's Roberts now. Roberts tugged at. Roberts fighting through the check, got it down low.
Pretty sure that bounced off Tierney for a sec.
Very well may have. Flugbiel circles the wagons. He lost the handle on it and back the other way now. Here comes the Huskies. Down the left wing. Tierney on the back check. Tierney got a big chunk of them there. Rembish got it in deep. That ends up on the side of the net. And here comes Tierney now. Tierney at the end of a long shift. Still got the Jets going, though. Serpentining over the blue line. Sidesteps the big hit. Walking in. Pulls the trigger. That just missed. Well, Tierney went end-to-end there. Couldn't bury the biscuit. Back the other way now, Ironcamp. Ironcamp down the left wing, puts the brakes on, trying to cut back in front. Can't do so as Roberts on the back check. And picked up quickly behind the net by the Huskies. Big stop there by Nicolos. She got the waffle on it. Here's Carabillo now. Carabillo skis right through the check there. He's having him lined up was Riquier. Missed him as Carabillo went by. Under 7 minutes to go now. In the second stanza, 2-0. The Huskies leading the Seahawks. Quickly now, Streed. Streed through the neutral zone. Streed trying to sidestep the hit there from Smith. Smith sends him spinning. Streed lost his wand and lost his faculties. He gets off the ice. Chance at the side of net, letting the shot go in front dangerously. Broken up by Roberts. Gotten out of there.
Oh, that wasn't Roberts. That was Smith.
Oh, Gianni Smith. Oh, thank you, Declan. You're right. I apologize. That's why you're here. See, pal? It was Gianni who broke that up, not Roberts. All right, so 6.5 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. A real good one, 2-0. The Huskies leading it.
Now we got Roberts out.
What do the Seahawks need to do, Declan, to get on the board here? I think they're playing well.
Pass and make some more looking options. We got to get more options open, and we have to be an option.
Be the option is what you're saying.
Yes.
Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through dangerously there. Smith came over to knock it out of harm's way.
If you're not the person that chooses the option, the person with the puck, then you want to be a person with an option.
So you want to be, if you're not the optor, you want to be the optee.
Yes.
If I'm hearing you correctly. In the corner now. On it there. Nice job by Street in on the forecheck. That ends up back at the blue line. That's knocked down by Leclerc. Leclerc got it down low, knocked down by Gianni Smith. Smith up ahead for Malone. Malone tried to get it back to Smith, couldn't connect. A rolling puck, knocked down Roberts on the backhand, up for Anderson. Anderson sending it in. Under 6 minutes to go as it's steered aside by the goalkeeper. On it quickly there, Riquier couldn't get it out. That hit the ref, letting the shot go. Malone at the back door. The net was yawning there for him. Back for Roberts. He lets the shot go steered aside. By the goalkeeper.
Good rebound. He shot it low, and the goalie tipped it away. Someone could have been there for a pass up front, and it was a good rebound.
Yep. Shoot it low. It's going to go off of his feet or his pads. And much tougher time controlling it than the glove. A 2-on-1 here for the Huskies as they break in. A rolling puck, letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. Malone getting to it there. Nice job by Malone on the back check to break it up, but it's kept in at the blue line. Bodies collide there. As Flickinger got a big chunk there of Rembish. And sent away to center ice it goes. Another nice stop by Nicolo. 4:50 left to go as Cunningham lets it run. No icing. Nice job by Tierney to track that one down. As he sends it up to center, that's knocked down and sent back in. Offsides is the call. There's no delayed offside, so an automatic whistle.
In 4 minutes and 38 seconds left, I think they could really get a good play, and they could get a goal if they just work harder and pressure more.
4.5, just over 4.5 to go. The Seahawks knocking at the door, but thus far the Huskies have held the fort. Led by their goaltender, Kowalski Marcos. He's been good. As has Nicolo down at the other end. Onsides is the call. As Flugbill lost the handle on it. Following through is Carabillo. Carabillo doing a real nice job pressuring the puck. Back for Hossie. He lets the shot go. That hit a body in front dangerously. It comes out to center.
If that player wasn't there, I'm pretty sure that would have gone top shelf, but he just clipped it with his shoulder.
Woody would have went right to the police. None of this would have ever happened. Here's Carabillo now. Down the right wing, he puts the brakes on. Tried to get it back to the point, but nobody home. As Hossie gives chase. 4 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. That's knocked down by Ironkamp. Flugbiel collects the puck. Flugbiel lets the shot go off the glove. The rebound it lie there. Chopped out of harm's way there by DiNicolo. Kept in at the blue line by Smith. Weston Smith keeping it in. Smith and Tierney working their man over. That's a Husky sandwich right there on Seahawk bread. It's getting to be about lunchtime, you know.
Just about. It's about. Let me check my little phone here. It's about 12:45. So
Eastern
it's
Standard Time.
Good time for me. It's
icing is the call as it crossed across the goal line. Sorry to interrupt, Declan. You were talking about lunch.
I know. Usually I don't eat lunch until like 1 o'clock because we got all this hockey, and I probably won't eat lunch until like 1:30 because of the game. So.
Yeah. But we're thinking about lunch, though. You can always think about lunch.
I got my big snack right there in my big snack bag. So.
Yeah. You don't want to show up to the rink without your snacks.
No.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Thanks for a long day. Letting the shot go doesn't get through. Luckily, though, I got some snacks myself.
I know. I see you got pretty big snacks.
Well, I'm a pretty big guy. There's a chance now down low. Malone pulls the trigger. A big stop there by Kowalski Marcos. Kept in by Roberts. Streed trying to find it in his feet. Streed getting it up. And knocked down and found down by Jacob Keane. The Huskies send it up along the boards for Rembish. Rembish 1-on-3. Rembish steps to the outside, takes a hit there. As Flickinger eliminates him. Good play there by Zane to take the body and to take the puck, and a little bit of slashing behind the play. As Roberts got up high on his man. PA went right back at him. This game's getting a little chippy out there. On the backhand, doesn't get out. Chance down low. Anderson trying to find it.
It's a good play. Just Roberts passed it a little too far back.
Exactly. But he made a nice play, though, to intercept it, though. Chances are coming for the Seahawks. They haven't gotten one by the goaltender just yet. Let's see if they do. Down the right wing, Roberts. Roberts in pursuit there against Kane. Roberts hard around. Pinching in, Riquier. Riquier on the backhand, trying to get it down low. That's sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing.
Nope, he waved it off.
The ref has waved it off. Why Declan is here, ladies and gentlemen. The value that you add to the broadcast cannot be measured.
You look at the player, look at the officials, make a good team.
We're definitely a good team. I don't know what I'm looking at. Up ahead now, Flugbiel. Flugbiel stepping to the outside. Flugbiel protecting the puck. Lets the shot go. That hand cuffed the goaltender. A nice stop there by Kowalski Marcos. And away comes now the Huskies with speed through the neutral zone. Hansen sidesteps the hit, giving chase there. Oh, no, it's Kurtzik, excuse me. Street came over. That's knocked down by DiNicolo. Taken away, Tierney. Tierney giving chase, but couldn't track it down. And it's Kurtzik. On the backhand, Smith stepped in the street there. His bodies go flying. Carabillo right back up.
I think it's a good thing that he got hit right there. I mean, if he didn't, he would have gone another place, and then he would have not been there for the shot. I mean,
you gotta like the effort by Denny to get right back up in one motion.
Yep. And he literally dodged that shot right there, so that was a good play, too.
On sides, down the right wing, letting the shot go. Nicolo got the flipper on that. On it, that was Ironkamp. Ironkamp trying to go behind the net. On around. Carabillo giving chase. Riquier is run over by Carabillo. And it's picked up by Leclerc. Leclerc getting the Jets going. Leclerc stepping to the outside. Offsides at the blue line, though, as one of the Huskies was up ahead of the play a little bit. So 25 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The Seahawks have yet to solve the puzzle that is the netminder Kowalski Marcos. If you're on the bench and you haven't scored yet, what are you saying to your teammates?
Well, if you haven't scored if you're talking to a teammate that has scored, you're not gonna be like, "Hey, man, I'm right here. I'm open for a shot, man. I'm right here. I'm open for a shot. I have the best angle, and I got a good angle, and I'm pretty sure I can nail this one."
Here's a chance now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Nicolo. And it comes back out for Malone. Polo with another nice stop. But what if the guy looks at you and says, "Why should I pass to you over there? I could score from right here."
Because I have a better angle.
There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. We'll be right back with the start of the third and final period here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. You are listening to Declan Dempsey, Scotty Bonner on the call. Thank you so much. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final stanza. Brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair of Columbia, Connecticut. Certified Auto Repair, servicing all vehicles, makes and models, foreign and domestic. Whether it's an emergency situation or routine maintenance, the boys at Certified Auto have got you covered. Give them a call at 860-228-3612. Certified Auto Repair. All right, quickly now, right off the face-off, letting the shot go. That one ends up in the corner. Under 16 minutes to go here as we play 16-minute periods. After the period just started, I was trying to remember how much time was left. Well, it all becomes a blur, ladies and gentlemen. This is game after game, but that's all right. You don't mind that. Flugbiel picks up the puck and heads back the other way. Here comes Flugbiel now, down the left wing. He chips it up ahead, giving chase in the corner. Flugbiel digging and mucking. It's ridden into there by Heel. And the net it goes now. Tierney coming away with it. Huskies leading it 2-0. A real good affair here between these two organizations today. Huskies are a real good organization. They play right up in Stores, right? The Toscano Family Center, and the rink which is right next door, which was the practice rink for UConn. It's going to be turning into a volleyball center, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the plans that the state has for it. As Carabillo is spilled, and here comes Tierney now. Tierney at the dot, pulls the trigger, and he's spilled for his efforts there. Goes wide to Kowalski. Kowalski Marcos has been brilliant. Stepping ahead now, Cloutier. Lost the handle on it, poke checked ahead. Nice stop there by Nicolo as he got it into the corner. On it now is Carabillo. Carabillo moves it ahead for Flugbiel. Flugbiel chipping it up ahead. Flugbiel down the right wing. He's got help. And Smith was arriving. It's knocked aside by the Huskies. Huskies completing a player change.
It's not icing. I don't even think. Oh, it did make it down. No.
Icing was waved off before he got there. And that's knocked down by Anderson. Anderson chopping it to himself. Anderson diving at it, is coming out, leaping at it like a hungry, hungry hippo. Chasing out of the final wayward marble was that Minor Kowalski. You know, like Anderson was diving for it. The goaltender was diving for it. Everybody diving. Gotta like the unconditional, relentless effort by those two, the goaltender Kowalski and
well, yeah,
the Seahawks.
we got diving. Everyone's diving. It's a big party. We're all diving into a swimming pool.
Nice. I like the sound of that. Big stop there by Kowalski as Smith lets the shot go. Diving like the great Thornton Mellon. Attempting the triple Lindy up the piers of the shores at Atlantic City back in the 1970s.
Interesting.
Oh, you never heard of the greatest diver in the world, Thornton Mellon?
No.
Oh, my goodness. You got to look him up.
I will.
Went on to be a business expert.
I'm going to look him up right now.
Thornton Mellon. Go ahead.
Thornton Meller?
Thornton. His first name's Thornton, last name Mellon. Greatest diver in the history of diving. Not even close. 13:37 left to go. The man is a legend. 2-0 is the score. As the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Leaning in to take it now is Rembish. For the Huskies, he wins the draw. Back to the blue line it goes. Letting the shot go. That one found its way all the way through. I don't think Colo saw it. There's a lot of traffic in front. It's kept in at the blue line there by Kurdzik. Bouncing puck. Anderson on it. Anderson took a big hit there by Heel. The Huskies looking to corral it. That's Cunningham. Cunningham lost the handle on it. Seahawks trying to get it out to center. They track it down quickly. Down the left wing they come now. Flickinger wheeling and dealing. Lets the shot go. Kowalski made the save. And there'll be no further play.
I'll look him up later. I only got golfers and military veterans.
For Thornton Mellon?
Yeah, I put Thornton Miller.
Melon, like watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fruit. Thornton is first name. All right, Tierney leaning in. I want a full report on Thornton Mellon next week, along with Ahsoka.
Okay.
You got a lot of homework to do, young lad.
Easy. Done. I'll download Disney Plus on my phone from Dad.
Nice.
And I'll binge watch it in the car.
I expect nothing less. All right, so under 13 minutes left to go here in the third stanza. The Huskies still leading it 2-0. Real good affair here. Both teams with a lot of opportunities. Both goaltenders have been stellar. These are two evenly matched teams. I'll tell you, these two could play a 7-game series, and I think it would go to Game 7. It's just my opinion on things. Face-off won by the Huskies. As they get it out to center, Hossie tracks it down. Hossie on the backhand. Up now for Clofer. Clofer stepping to the outside, lets the shot go steer to side there. As Nicolo made the save. Smith trying to get it out. Ran out of real estate along the boards. Couldn't do so. Tierney goes back to help out. Tierney sends it up. Out to the blue line and backhanded in by Riquier. That one's knocked down. Here comes Preston Smith now. Smith down the left wing. Hounded from behind. Smith stays with it. Smith on the backhand had a man cutting to the cooker there. That was Flugbiel, but it never arrived. When the puck arrived, Flugbiel wasn't there in time. Carabillo runs into his man. And that's going to be interference, I think, as the puck was not there. Let's see here. Yep, interference. Yeah, the puck wasn't there. Can't hit the guy without the puck, unfortunately.
Got there before the puck went.
He did. Yep. Passing interference in football. That would have been passing interference in football. So, Carabillo. At least this time it should only be 2 minutes. He shouldn't be in there for 10.
That's minute 30.
Oh, yeah, minute 30. You're right.
I think they might sit him because he's had 3 penalties so far. 2 in 10 counts as 2.
These things happen. It's not foreign to the product. Then he's just playing hard.
I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't his fault the guy got in his way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 in 10 counts as 2. Might only count as 1.
I think it only counts as 1, but the 10 is something. I don't know what the 10 really counts as.
He just stays in longer because it's a worse penalty.
Besides, you can't play for 10 minutes. Smith making the move. Smith still with it. Gianni Smith trying to slide it across. Got it in front to his brother Preston, who was cutting to the cooker. What a nice rush there by Gianni.
He really had a good effort and good back check there.
Street lets the shot go. That's wide of the goaltender. Here comes Preston Smith now, still out there with his brother. Smith to the outside. Preston Smith down the left wing. Lets the shot go. The right wing. He scores! Preston Smith let the shot go in the corner. It eluded the goaltender. He's completely out of gas. Look at him exhausted. Right at the end of a shift. He's like, thank God that went in because I really didn't want to have to skate back. So Smith gets the Seahawks on the board. Does Preston Smith. 2-1 is the score now. That's a huge goal, Declan.
What a goal. And a massive 5-hole. But I'm thinking in my head, we got some twin action going on. I'm like, this should be exciting.
Yeah, there was a little bit of chemistry going on between the two of them. So that's a shorthanded goal.
Probably practice that at home in the pool, or as they have a lake.
Yeah, no, they got a real big pool. A pool or a pond. Pond be good for you, Declan. Nice fresh water. 11:19 left to go here. 41 seconds in the power play for UConn.
If you just double my pool by like 100, then you get their pool.
Double your pool by 100. That would be 200 times.
Well,
back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go. Turning, wheeling, down low, the rebound, they score! Michael Einkamp buries the biscuit there, and the Huskies answer right back on the power play. That's a big answer there by the Huskies.
I have to admit, that was good.
As they won the face-off, got it down low, and Einkamp turned, wheeled, let the shot go. And the Huskies take the 2-goal lead right back. So Seahawks worked so hard to get on the board.
No, they still have a chance. I don't want to jinx it, but they still have a chance of tying this game up.
Oh, yeah, no, there's 11 minutes left to go. They finally got one on the board and then find themselves down by 2 quickly. A beautiful shot there by Einkamp. Goes all the way down. So Einkamp buries the biscuit. 11 minutes left to go here. In the third and final stanza, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. I'm here with my color man, Mr. Declan Dempsey. Behind the lens, director, producer, and camera lady and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. So we got a full staff on hand here today. It's Malone trying to get the puck down low. We're going to need an on-ice reporter one day, from the benches, interviewing the coaches.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
during the whistles.
We should get some mics and mic up the players.
Quick shot go. Is it in?
Nope.
They score.
Oh.
That one ended up, I thought it was underneath the pads of Nicolo, but it ended up in the net. So the Huskies bury the biscuit there, making it 4-1. I believe it was Clofer who's going to get credited with it. Number 5, wearing Denny Potfan's old number. So 4-1 as the Huskies bury the biscuit there. I apologize to Clofer. I wasn't sure. I thought it was under the pads, but then I saw it once again. I saw their arms go up. And
when I said in the first period that she's really being tested, this proves that she is being tested.
Here comes Smith now trying to run the gauntlet. That gets knocked away. Sent back down low as bodies collide there. Anderson spilled for his efforts. And it's chipped away to center. Quickly now, Jacob Kane. Kane wheeling and dealing. Kane over the blue line. Lets the shot go. Held on to there by Nicolo, and there'll be no further play. 10-17 left to go. 4-1 is the score. And the Seahawks find themselves down by 3.
Yeah, you should definitely make up the players. I think it'd be fun listening to what the players have to say.
No, I don't think the FAA or the FCC or one of the federations would go for that. There'd be, you think everybody could keep it PG for the mic? Because we don't have anybody to blur it in. We need somebody on, to beep it out. Because we're not allowed to curse. We'll be shut down by the government. Over the blue line, protecting the puck. Got to keep it clean.
Have a second headset on, one that's attached to the mics.
Yeah, possibly. It's not a bad idea.
Oh, even better, have the cameraman have the headset on for the mics on the players.
Down at the bench.
Cameraman can listen to it.
On the backhand, waffled aside. The rebound bounces loose. And away comes Flubeal with it. Flubeal touches it up for Smith. Smith over the blue line. Protecting the puck, stepping to the outside. Preston Smith lets the shot go. Deflected out of harm's way.
One thing I've noticed, Smith has had a lot of breakaways, but I think he's too nervous about getting there and dangling on them. I think he's getting a little nervous, and when he shoots it, he just can't get there.
He's having a good game as Preston. The Huskies doing a nice job, though, collectively. They do a nice job collapsing on the puck in their own zone.
They do. And you can tell Preston's tired here.
Cunningham letting the shot go. Not a deep bench for the Seahawks, so fatigue becoming a factor now. I don't know about you, Declan. I'm not tired. How do you feel? I feel great.
Oh, I'm not tired. I just played a game. I can play another one.
Excellent answer. So I like to hear. Looks like we might have a penalty coming up here. Looks like one of the Huskies being escorted over for interference. Says the camera lady.
This will help us a lot.
That could definitely help. Well, if the Seahawks are going to mount a comeback, they're going to have to start soon, so why not start now? Well, tomorrow's a long way away.
We'll have to wait about 24 hours until their next game, I think.
And they're playing tomorrow, I believe, on the road.
Yep.
Face off one. Are you guys on the road tomorrow? Back for Hossey.
I'm pretty sure it's in Danbury.
Hossey letting the shot go. Danbury, that's where one hockey's coming.
Yep.
In November. You've been to one hockey or no? Have you?
Yeah.
Those tournaments are awesome. Here's Roberts now. Roberts letting the shot go. That went off the butt end. Straight up in the air. He scores! Oh, my goodness. Roberts went the shot go, went off the butt end. It went straight up in the air and landed back and in the net, and the Seahawks score.
What a goal. Absolutely nobody could see that. That went behind the American flag. We're all saluting, making sure that the puck gets a safe flight home.
Oh, my goodness. I have been watching hockey my entire life. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, I've seen it in the NHL. Sometimes during practices with hilarious clips that you will never see again.
That went off the butt end. That went straight up in the air and then landed. And I don't know if it hit the goaltender in the back or...
Well, it had to. There's no way it could have gotten in if it didn't hit something.
Well, it could hit the ground and bounce that way.
It could have, but the odds of that and the physics do not really match. It could, but...
Well, never tell me the odds, Declan. As the great Han Solo once said.
I'll always tell you the evens.
Carrying the puck in now, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Nicolo. So the Seahawks now close the gap. A power play goal by Roberts. He'll tell you he meant to do that. He went right off the butt end, straight in the air, and landed in the net. And that went way up in the air. It wasn't like it went up like, a couple of feet. That thing was...
No, that was behind the flag.
It was. There's a quick shot now that just missed by Tierney. Yeah, lucky that didn't hit the raft. I thought it was going to hit the rafters and be a whistle anyway. That thing went way up there.
I know. I'm surprised it didn't hit something. I mean, it could have. Nobody knows.
That's just it. We don't know. Kept in at the blue line. Chopped ahead by Hossie. And the Huskies do a nice job keeping it in. Down the right wing, letting the backhand go. A big stop there by Nicolo. Good backhand shot there by the Huskies. Walking in, letting the shot go. They score! The Huskies answer right back.
That was a good, fast shot right through the 5-hole. She was standing still, and it was just a perfect shot.
Ironkamp burying the biscuit there with the laser beam. So 5-2 is the score.
Switching up goalies now.
Are they? All right,
Yep.
So it looks like Dempsey's going to be headed in between the pipes. And there goes Big Brother Jack. That's the color man's brother right there. He lost his wand. Going to need that. He went back to get it.
I think you kind of need that to set a spell on the puck saying, do not go into my net, go in the others.
Well, Dempsey in between the pipes now for the Huskies. Oh, excuse me, for the Seahawks, I apologize. Letting the shot go. Dempsey right off the waffle. Luckily for him, didn't go straight up in the air and then land in the net.
No, Jack does not make a lot of mistakes, but he does make a bunch of mistakes at home, but not really during games.
Sure, he appreciates you telling everybody. And he's a fantastic cross-country runner, too.
Yep.
So he's been doing great with that, too.
Yeah.
And that one rolls to the goaltender. Do you do any cross-country running or any sort of running? Or?
Yeah, I do cross-country, too.
Oh, you do?
Pretty sure that's why my legs hurt so much that I can barely go up and down steps.
Oh, wow.
I have to stay physically active, and if I stop for 20 to 10 minutes, then my leg hurts again.
Oh, you gotta hydrate. Stay well hydrated and stretch.
Yeah. But during the game, that's why I kept playing, because I was physically active and I kept active.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stay active. That's Declan's public address announcement. Down the right wing now, Smith trying to get it in. Preston Smith didn't get it as the Huskies come away with it.
It's a great name for a book title. Stay active.
Stay active. The Declan Dempsey story. Down the right wing it goes. Write an autobiography about yourself. The day I binge watched Ahsoka. Chapter 1. Sent ahead now, giving chase now Anderson. Anderson against Leclerc. Leclerc sending it back out to center. Under 7 minutes to go now.
Speaking of books, I'm on my laptop. I'm writing the last another Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's basically a book, but it's a script, and
don't say it too loud.
No,
Disney's listening, I assure you.
We have a whole new villains, and the Emperor is now a droid that was made by Emperor Palpatine.
Wow.
And Emperor Palpatine somehow programmed the Force into it when he transferred his powers.
I mean, the shot goal that went off the post. Yeah, that's a great story.
It is.
I love it. Outstanding. I'm looking forward to seeing that on Disney Plus in about a decade when they make it.
And then we got Count Ledoux as the new Kylo Ren.
Letting the shot go. Ledoux, huh? Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks with speed through the neutral zone. That sounds awesome.
I made a drawing of his costume. It's a mixture of Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, Mando, and Rey.
Wow, I'd like to see that. Chance in front for Flickinger. As the Seahawks got it down low. That's awesome. So you're writing the script for the movie?
Yeah. It's not. It's more like a book. It's not really a script. Okay. But what's fun is that Kylo Ren had those little sides to his lightsaber.
Yes, I
Instead, I took it off of Mando, and instead of it, it's Beskar steel spikes.
And the lightsaber coming straight up?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty. That's a pretty bad lightsaber right there.
Yeah, I know. Kind of want it myself.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to mess with somebody who takes one of those out.
Nah, you don't even need the lightsaber on. You could just turn on the. But what's cool about it is that I made the drawing so that you could only have the lightsaber sticking out, or you can have both, or you can only have the spike sticking out.
Oh, so they retract too?
Yep.
Ooh.
It's not just like you click. It's not just like you turn on the lightsaber and then the whole lightsaber turns on, and then you turn it off and everything's off. It's like you could choose.
Oh, interesting. Yep, I like it. There's Flugbeil now, sending it up ahead for Tierney. Tierney trying to get it down low. Huskies do a nice job letting the shot go, holding on as Kowalski, and there'll be no further play. So 5:15 left to go here in the affair.
Someone lost their mouth guard.
5-2 is your score. Mouth guard on the ice.
Yep, that is a mouth guard.
The ref looks thrilled to pick it up. And the ref going to hold on to it. Take that bad boy home.
Oh, it's a puck. It's not the mouth guard.
Oh, they need that.
I thought it was a mouth guard. Oh, he still has.
I think he does. I think it was a mouth guard.
I think he has a mouth guard.
Roberts letting the shot go. Got back to it. Doesn't let it go again. Nice job by Roberts to get to it. Tierney had a man in front, spilled for his efforts.
Thought that was a mouth guard.
And the Huskies get it out to center. Tracking it down there is Preston Smith. Smith send it up ahead. Little bit of room now. Back the other way for Flickinger. Up ahead for Tierney. Tierney finds it in the skates. Tierney does a nice job protecting the puck. Tierney on the backhand. Hounded from behind there by Ironkamp. In the corner, they're digging and mucking. The ref puts his arm in the air for something.
I'm pretty sure it's holding.
Let's see here. It's going to be on the Huskies.
Oh,
The
nice.
Seahawks have the puck. And now the Huskies touch up. Holding is the call, I think.
Yep.
Well, Dempsey was headed to the bench there. He had a long way to go, though, did Jack? So this breaking the action is brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson, Builder and General Contractor. Paul Johnson, Builder and General Contractor, have been around for over 30 years, and they work only on referrals from new homes to additions, kitchens, bathrooms, sidings, windows, doors, replacement decks, interior, exterior trim, and more. Or perhaps you have a basement you want to turn into a man cave. Give Paul a call at 203-481-8579. That's Paul Johnson, Builder and General Contractor. They do great work. Honest guy. They only work on referrals, word of mouth.
I mean, who doesn't want a man cave? Who doesn't want a man cave?
What's that?
Who doesn't want a man cave?
Watch Solu on, right? And Ahsoka.
I know.
And then now getting it out in front dangerously. And it's chopped aside there by Street. Street got it out to center. A 1-on-3, actually.
Working on turning my room into a man cave.
Excellent answer. Into the corner goes Ironkamp, had it knocked away. Ironkamp dancing with the puck. Wheeling and dealing, letting the shot go. He scores! Michael Ironkamp did a real nice job down low as he was wheeling and dealing and let the shot go. 6-2 now. The Huskies extend the lead. Huskies looking like they're going to get 2 points on the road here. They've earned it. They played real well today.
I wonder where Niccolo and Coach Dempsey went, where my dad went. Probably went to a locker room to have a chat.
Oh, I hope everything's okay. Seal with the puck.
Could just be going over plays in the locker room.
Neal sending it behind the net as Hossie gives chase. Hossie on it.
So
Up
for the
ahead
best.
for Flugbeil. Flugbeil giving chase. A lot of snow out there. That's not going to make it for icing. Puck really slows down in the third period.
Maybe your helmet broke or something.
On it is Roberts. Roberts, good cross-ice pass for Tierney. Tierney takes it off the boards. He steps to the outside, back to the inside. Tierney trying to run the gauntlet there. Lost the handle on it. As again, the Huskies do a nice job surrounding the puck on the back check. And now we see Flickinger on the back check. Hounding Riquier from behind. On the board. Excuse me, I was Leclerc. I apologize. Up ahead now. Away comes Tierney. Tierney down the left wing with speed. Tierney's got a step. Tierney at the dot, putting the brakes on like Maverick as Jester goes right by. Tierney with it, lets the shot go. He scores! Owen Tierney putting it top shelf where Daddy hides the good stuff for when the in-laws come over on the holidays. What a goal there by Big O.
That was a great play. He recognized that there weren't many people there, and he just stopped and literally broke the ankles on that kid.
I love the way he put the brakes on there. Good edge work.
He was.
And then he just sniped it home.
Probably just had a skate sharpener, otherwise he would have gone splat like that other kid. Would just gone wee.
Come the Huskies now. Quickly right off the faceoff. Saved by Dempsey, and he covers up. As Kofor walked in right off the faceoff there. Well, after you score, you got to be ready for the other team. You know, you're always very susceptible to letting up a goal right after you score.
Yeah.
Anybody ever tell you that?
Not really.
When your team scores, you got to be really, really alert. That's why when I used to coach, if we scored, I'd always change the lines, get new people out there.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes they'd be like, "We just scored, we just got out there." I'm like, I know, you did a great job. I'm not punishing you. But the people coming on the ice are not as excited as the people on the ice because when you score, the endorphins get flowing, you relax a little bit. It's just human nature.
Yep.
That's why the Islanders always start after they score. They always put out the Cizikas, Clutterbuck, and Matty Martin, their fourth line after they score every time.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they're the guys that score, which happens from time to time.
Except if you got like McDavid on the ice and he just went out there and 5 seconds later, bam, he scores. You're not going to take McDavid off.
There's a chance? No, definitely not. You see Bedard? You see him?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the one of the first games, but
He looks like the real deal. Here's Smith now letting the shot go. Chicago won 3 cups in like 9 years, and they were terrible for only like 2 years, and now they're going to be awesome again.
yep.
Not fair.
Especially since they lost Kane. I mean, Kane was so good on the Blackhawks, and then when he got to the Rangers, he stepped
He
down.
was hurt. He wasn't 100%. That was the problem. His hip was all banged up. No, he's arguably the greatest American player ever. Kane, LaFontaine, Leach come to mind.
I heard that Bedard almost got 2 goals and a hat trick
Shot from
on
the
the Blackhawks game.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's really going to step up on the game for the Blackhawks.
And Hughes on the Devils is incredible. There's a chance in front on the backhand. They score! The Seahawks, with just 2 minutes left, have crawled back into this one. 6-4 is the score. They won the puck down low, and on the backhand, bury the biscuit. So
They really wanted 2 minutes left to get 2 goals, and they timed it perfectly with exactly 2 minutes left.
Well, all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, this has gotten very interesting. You see people making their way back in. They were going to the parking lot to beat the traffic, and all of a sudden, they've turned around. Thinking to themselves, well, maybe I got to get back in there. Maybe I'm going to miss something. Now the Seahawks are only one shot away from being tied. Here's Smith now. Smith with the move. Lost the handle on it. We'll keep an eye. There goes Dempsey. They've got the extra skater out there. The wraparound. Knocking at the door. Loose in front. The Huskies come away with it. Sending it down towards the empty net. And it just missed. So icing is the call. So all of a sudden, Declan, I thought it was going to be you and I having a podcast about why you haven't watched the Soca the rest of the way.
I'm trying.
All of a sudden, the Seahawks, you got to like the heart, though. You know, they could have packed it in when it was 6-2. They could have said it's not our day. We'll see you later. We'll get back at it another day. But no quitting this team. They've got the extra skater out there. So 6 skaters. The net is pulled. They trail by 2. Back for Roberts. Roberts lets the shot go. Dangerously now. Flickinger on it. At the side of the net. Tierney behind the net. Tierney trying to get it in front. Got a man in front there. They jab at it. Flugbiel. Back it comes for Hossie. He lets the shot go. Bodies go flying. Malone in the area. That one sent out. I think the net's off its moorings. Let's see. No, hooking is the call.
Hooking.
So the Huskies are going to be 2 men down. It's going to be a 6-on-4 advantage here
This is really going to help us out.
for the Seahawks with 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go here. Seahawks trail by 2. Only a minute ago they trailed by 4. Or feels like a minute ago.
I know.
So a power play with the goaltender pooled. 6 skaters against 4. As the Huskies complete the player change. The crowd is buzzing now. 1 minute 8 left to go. Tierney out there with Flickinger, Roberts, Hossie.
They're going to be on the power play for the rest of the game. This is really going to help
Unless they
them
score.
out. Unless they score.
They'd rather not be on the power play the rest of the game.
I know.
Roberts turning, wheeling, getting it down low. Malone behind the net. Malone sliding it over. Side of the net, letting the shot go. That ends up in the corner. Roberts on it. Roberts winding, shooting from a tough angle. Save the rebound. They jab at it. Swiping at it from the ground. Still loose, turning. Roberts gets to it. Lets the shot go. A big stop there by Kowalski. And there'll be no further play.
What a save. What I say save. Save.
Yeah, plural.
Gotta make it plural.
Smith is out there now. Gianni Smith, Roberts, Flickinger, Tierney. And I believe, is that Malone on the right wing or is that Flubia? Here's Smith now, lets the shot go. The rebound at the side of the net, holding on there is Kowalski. And there'll be no further play. Oh, the Seahawks with more opportunities right off the face-off.
It's Malone out there.
Malone on the right wing, thank you. Malone, Flickinger, Smith, Roberts, and Tierney. Tierney wins the draw. 6 skaters, the goaltender is pulled. Under a minute to go. Roberts walking off the boards. It rolls to the goaltender, still loose for a moment. And he holds on. 32 seconds left to go. An eternity if you're a Husky fan. And a very bleep in the universe if you're a Seahawks fan. As Tierney leaning in to take the draw.
Jack was probably
Lost it, and it comes out to center.
Jack was probably thinking he would barely do anything this game. He was just going to sit out.
Roberts sending it hard around. Only 20 seconds left to go here. The Huskies are 1 clear away from securing victory. They lead by 2. Smith getting to it quickly. He lets the shot go, deflected on the way in. The rebound gets pushed aside, and that's going to do it. As the Huskies send it out to center, less than 10 seconds left to go.
5 seconds.
I admire the Seahawks for their effort, and they made it interesting, but the Huskies going to get the 2 points on the road here today, and they earned it. As the buzzer sounds, and the Seahawks get the win here today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Declan, I want to thank you so much. You've done a fantastic job.
Of course, the Huskies took a great win today.
They did on the road.
Well.
And
Seahawks tried their best.
They did. The Seahawks did a real nice job coming back. And Yasolu, certified auto repair, top dog of the affair. It's going to go to the goaltender, Adam Kowalski. I thought he made a lot of big saves at important times when it was 0-0, and a lot of big saves when it became 6-4. I think he did a nice job for the Huskies. So he's your certified auto repair, top dog of the affair. Well, for my color man, Mr. Declan Dempsey, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner, along with our camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. Your final once again from the Rose Garden here in Norwich. The Connecticut Huskies 6 and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 4. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about a half hour with some Mites hockey here on the Solu. Thank you so much for tuning in. Declan, you did a great job. Thank you very much, buddy.
No problem.